help you to understand it. What have you got going on this weekend? What have you got going on this weekend? These all mean the same thing. What are you doing this weekend? But you might hear this expression with the word got. What have you got going on this weekend? When you actually hear this, we don't say it that clearly. What have you got going on this weekend? Wouldn't that be nice though? Instead, you're going to hear a reduction or a contraction of the first two words, just like we saw with the previous example, what've. So what and have are going to be pushed together. What have you got going on? That final G in the word going is going to be cut off and we'll just say goin'. So let's try to say that all together. You want to try to say it with me? What have you got going on? What have you got going on this weekend? What have you got going on this weekend? Do you think we can reduce this further? Oh yes. What do you got going on this weekend? What you got? Here at the beginning of what have you got is just really like you threw it in a mixing bowl, stirred it up, and threw it out on a cookie tray. Well, let's try to break it down so it's not quite so messy and complicated. At the beginning, we have what have you got? To binge watch. This means that you watch a lot of movies or TV shows, usually back to back without stopping. So several hours, maybe you watch 4 seasons of a TV show in one day. This is binge watching. You are watching a lot. This expression comes from a term we usually use with alcohol, to binge drink. This means that you drink a lot of alcohol at one time. It's not a very healthy thing to do, but when we say to binge drink, that has that same idea, is you're doing a lot back to back. Or you could binge watch TV. So you might say, last weekend, my husband and I binge watched all of the Star Wars movies. This isn't true. When you have young children, you do not have time to binge watch TV. But you might say this about your